Hello everyone, so welcome back to this channel once again, and in this video session I'll continue with the OpenQuery file tutorial. So I have already created one video for my viewers, and there I discussed about the OpenQuery file, what does it do, and a simple example of OpenQuery file where I use the equals operator or function to compare a field with some value using the equal operator and selected the record for processing in my RPG program. So now this time I'll be using the greater than operator. So you can use equal to, less than, or greater than other operators as well. So I'm explaining you one of them, that is greater. So let me show you this program. So this program, you can simply see there is a file declaration pf1. pf1 having the three fields: employee ID, employee name, and manager ID. So let me show you. So you can see these are the fields having this records. So what I am going to do is I am just first overriding this file and sharing star here so that I can share the ODP that is going to be created using this to this program. Now I'm doing the OpenQuery file. Option is star all, that is open for all the all input, update, output, and delete. Here I'm mentioning that employee ID is greater than 5. So employee ID is greater than 5. For numerics, we don't need to use the value has to be within the single quote. For numeric we don't need to have use the double quotes, and the value includes within the double quotes, but for character fields we do have to use. So here I may or I can use this and then calling this program and then closing the file, that is the ODP, and then deleting the override database file command. So you can see all these things I have shown it in detail that in my first video, but here I again will tell you things. This was a simple CL program where I'm using the OpenQuery file. So this was the file. This was the employee ID greater than 5. Open ID is A, and closing that file. So for that calling. So these are the steps to share the ODP. This was the RPG program where I'm directly reading this and displaying the members if any records were there in the ODP. Now this is already compiled. Let me compile this. Take option 14. So the condition was greater than, sorry, this, the condition was greater than 5, which means, so if I do run query on this, so greater than 5, there is no employee ID which is greater than 5. So if I call this, let's say, just to end debug. If I call this, we will not see any output. Let me debug this as well. OpenQuery FCL1. So set the breakpoint at line number 1 and then call this. So you can see currently just to work job. So for 15 we'll see the overrides. For 14 we'll see the open data paths. So currently PF1 is not open and no overrides. So once this is executed and this executed too, let me show you. So for 14 you will see the ODP created for PF1 and override also there. Now just call this. So there is no the criteria was not met, so no record selected in ODP. So you can see the cursor didn't went to the uh, loop inside the loop, so no record displayed. And once this CL off happened and delete override happened, so just do work job again. We'll see 14. The date ODP is deleted and the override is deleted too. So this was the one program. Let me show you other for the same. So here the condition is 4, but you can see this is enclosed within the double quotes because this is a character field. So I can either include it or not. But numeric, we cannot include a numeric field within double quotes. We need to keep it as it is like this one. Okay, for the numeric field, but this is a character field, so we can or we may not enclose it in within double quotes. So the program is same, only the thing is this query. This time I'm selecting greater than 4. So if I do this one, so you will see greater than 4 are 3 records with employee ID 5. Uh, Let me compile this. And I'm not debugging this right now for this one because I have already debugged this program. So this for this I'll just call. So I have debugged this program CL1. I'm just calling this. Just do and debug first. So you may call this. You can see the display is showing us 5 employee ID, name 4, manager 9, employee ID 5, name 5, 9, 5, 6. So you can see 3 records displayed basically. So that's what the criteria met, and we can see the 3 records are displayed using the OpenQuery processing in the RPG program. So that's how this works. For equals to, you may watch my this video where I have taken a simple example where this equals thing was shown. So that's all in this video. Thank you and have a nice